What's up, y'all? Sasha here, and today we're going to just be talking. I have a bunch of baby clothes. My mom actually sent these, and I am super grateful. So I need to prep them, like wash them and all that stuff for the baby's arrival. So I'm gonna just be preparing them, taking off any tags and hangers, and yeah, I'm gonna talk and vlog with you all. And while I do that, maybe I'll show you guys a couple of the dope pieces that she brought. So yeah, if you're new here, thank you for joining me. This will be a interesting episode to join on because I don't quite know exactly what's gonna come up or what feelings may come up, but you're here, so welcome. If you want me to look cute, go to another video because today I just look like this. And we are officially approaching our 9-month mark. I feel like pregnancy has gone by fast. So main things on my mind right now, one without question is the formula shortage. I think it's really scary as a new mom preparing for birth. You don't know, like, if you're going to, you don't know what the experience of breastfeeding is going to be like, right? And everyone has all of these different stories, some good, some scary, and I would like to think like I would just be able to nourish my child when, they're here, but who knows, And from what I've heard, and I did get to speak to a lactation consultant, from what I have heard, pretty much right now at this current space I'm in, I can eat food and try and eat like nutritious things and stay hydrated and try to be relaxed, which is its own funny sort of twisted conundrum. So this is me trying to stay relaxed. I officially started nesting, I think, yesterday. There's a couple boxes, as you can probably see in the background. I started nesting. Steve did too. The baby shower, we had our baby shower, was really dope. If I have any footage, which I don't yet, I'll throw some in, but maybe I'll throw up a picture or two or 3 or 4. It was dope. And now that it's over, we finally set up our bassinet and, opened some boxes, put our diaper pail in place. And it's like hitting me. It's hitting me that we're going to have a permanent house guest. Like, whoa. I'm one of those people, how some people, they like, first of all, look how cute this is. You know how some people, they love having people at their house and they invite plenty of people over and it's just fun times. I'm not that person. My house feels always very sacred to me. My space feels very sacred to me. And I don't find myself to be personally like a good host because I don't want to. Like, I want to host. I want to think of like entertaining people at my house, and that's the feeling it personally gives me. I'm not saying that that's what it is for everyone, but it personally gives me that feeling. So yeah, that ain't my thing. Now, this is my child, so obviously it's not hosting, or it's not the same as hosting, but I've never had a guest over that at some point I'm not like, okay, when you going home? So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to meet this little girl, this little cute human. So yeah, definitely interesting to go into the nesting space and to just see ourselves make space and room for a person that we don't know yet. I know her kicks, I know her jabs and her punches, but it's gonna be interesting to meet her. But to go back to what I was saying before, I'm still concerned about the formula thing. You know, you want to know that you can feed your kid. I want to know that I could feed my kid, but I don't know. I'm gonna start looking into the homemade options some people have been taking. So I know some people have they've been doing hemp milk, like making it themselves. I've heard about goat milk and that being like the best option, but this is crazy. Like, how they're gonna, you know, on one breath be trying to take away the rights of women to be able to have an abortion, but then y'all ain't got no damn formula. But then here I am, bringing a human into this earth. What am I thinking? I don't know. In other news, I've been trying to, first of all, look how cute. Look how cute. I've been trying to stay active. And that's looked different in each trimester. In my first trimester, that wasn't going down because I felt nauseous. But not super nauseous, just uncomfortably nauseous. I didn't throw up, I didn't throw up for the most part. The one time I did throw up, I honestly think was due to the food that I was eating, not pregnancy. But the second trimester rolled in and that energy did start to come in. So I signed up at a gym and I started walking a lot and I got active, and that was pretty good for the most part. I had 1 month where my doctor said that I had put on too much weight. This was like right before I started going to the gym more consistently. And then the next month she said I was good. And now that I'm in the third trimester, baby, this weight has been creeping, okay? It's been creeping on you, girl. But in all fairness, I know that I've been working out a lot less and moving a lot less, but I feel like I have a lot more grace with myself because this ain't easy, you know? I'm going with what I could do per which day, and some days I just ain't got the energy. There's some moms that do drink caffeine during their pregnancy, and I think that's fine and completely it's just so cute. I think that's fine and completely okay, but I personally gave up caffeine when I became pregnant because I'm one of those, I'm a gym head, okay? Prior to pregnancy, if you go back in my channel days, you know that I'm a gym head. And me and caffeine, listen, we got a wild love affair. And I didn't want to casually cross over the 200 milligram suggestion that they give for pregnant women. And I knew that that was a possibility, and like being honest with myself, I knew it was a possibility of happening. So I did not and have not drank caffeine during this time. And I think about it in terms of like after I have her, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'll go back to coffee. I miss it. And even furthermore, like gym supplements and stuff like that. But I don't know. Because pregnancy made me have like a different level of awareness of like not all things, but certain things I'm putting into my body. And I had read something or saw something that was like caffeine is just, it's something that like shocks your adrenal system and how not good it is for you. And I was like, well, maybe I don't want that. And then I also consider like if I'm breastfeeding, do I want her to be taking that in. And like, obviously for the most part, it's going to be no. But do I miss caffeine? Absolutely. And would I be in the gym a lot more if I had some caffeine, even just some coffee? Absolutely. But again, meeting myself where I'm at. Maybe pregnancy changed my whole idea of like what's cute, because I never ever used to think that baby clothes were cute. I wasn't one of those people that was like obsessed with baby stuff at all. I didn't particularly love babies. I didn't hate them either. I think there's this misconception when people are like saying they weren't baby people, that it means they hated babies, which is not the case. If you gave me a choice of like, hey Sasha, what do you want to do today? You want to go hang out with some babies, or you want to go to the beach, or go travel, or go do something else? I was not gonna say hang out with babies. And if you showed me baby clothes, I would just be like, okay, cool, cute. And there's probably some of you out there, I don't know why you would be watching this if you feel that way. But in the event that you are, maybe you just vibe with my personality, stuff like this has become cute. And it never used to be cute to me. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Like, who am I becoming? That's a good segue into probably the main thing that I would want to say about this journey. Well, pregnancy has caused me to really question, who am I becoming? I think before pregnancy, I had a very strong identity that was rooted in like physical fitness, endurance, strength, my creative endeavors, and also my body. You know, your girl had abs. And equally, privately, also insecurities. Sometimes I would share that, but insecurities with everything ranging from cellulite to, well, mostly cellulite, but just finding myself in a space physically where I'm constantly changing has been something that's caused me to reflect so much deeper on who am I becoming. And I remember that change first started to like really show up in my experience, and I think it was towards the end of my first trimester when I developed some stretch marks on my boobs, like in my under boobs. And I hit my close homegirls and I was kind of freaked out about it. And I'm like, I have stretch marks under my boobs because I ain't never had, you know, I ain't never had boobs before. Not for real. And so I freaked out about it. And one of my friends asked me like, well, what's the problem with it? Like, what's the problem with having stretch marks? Who told you there's a problem with it? And first, a natural, like, kind of, I guess, generalized response was like, you know, society and blah, 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 and how we're conditioned to think certain things are more attractive and what's not attractive and what people like in general. But then as I went deeper into it, I realized that I have valued my autonomy so much in my life. And seeing those stretch marks, for me, it felt like something that I couldn't change back. It felt like something had changed about my body and changed about me that I didn't consciously sign up for. Although I did, but I didn't sign up for that specific change. And here it was facing me in my underboob, and it's something that I can't do anything to get rid of, and anything to change, and anything to revert. And it opened and presented this new space when I stopped feeling shame or sorrow or angst about it. It presented a space that was like, well, who am I becoming? And I think that's just been an interesting part of this journey, because the more and more that I go through pregnancy, the more that I realize, like, I don't know. I'm on a journey and an adventure along with everyone else experiencing this, along with Steven, who's going through pregnancy for the first time. I don't know. So I've decided to give this experience a lot of power and to give myself a lot of freedom, because I also realized that staying consumed in the past version of myself is robbing me of my present, and being hyper consumed with like, who am I going to be in terms of like in an anxious place or trying to control who I will be, is also robbing me from my present. And the best thing that I could actually do right now in my present is love me as much as possible, and to love on me, and to praise me, and to pay attention to me and this child and my marriage and my family and my community and my friends, and to just be present with that love and with this experience. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for these changes, and also always trying to meet myself with honesty about like the moments when I do have angst about, will I get back to my old level of fitness? It's not even particularly just like my old body, but I liked my strength. I loved my strength. I loved my power. I loved when, especially like friends who were athletes in school would address me as being athletic, because I never was an athlete. So to be that in adulthood, I felt really proud of that. And, you know, I found myself getting nervous every now and then about if I'll ever get that back, and if I'll be able to do it, and if my body will change back, and what will happen with my stomach, and all the things. And that's okay. It's okay for me to think that, as long as I don't stay there, you know? And as long as I can remind myself like, hey, come back present. Right now, you're healthy. Right now, your reports are coming in good from the doctor. Right now, you know, you're just taking it a day at a time, a week at a time, a moment at a time. Right now, you have a supportive partner. You have plenty of blessings to pay attention to. And it's okay to honor your feelings, right? Honor your feelings, while also taking a moment to honor your feelings and balance that out with gratitude. And when I say honor your feelings, I mean sometimes those ones that are anxious, but balance it out with gratitude and get back present. And so that's been my approach to things right now, which is stay present. So that's my message of this week. The rest of the time, you know, I'm gonna just continue doing these clothes. So yeah, that is my reflection, and I appreciate you for joining me. I'm gonna continue doing these clothes and prepping them for the laundry or to be washed, and that's it. I know this video came on a different day, and that is because I had a baby shower this past week, super consumed, and just trying to get my life together. I appreciate y'all for not holding it against me. And if you know a mama, share this with her, because I'm trying to build my mom community and my family community, my tribe, my family tribe. And if you don't, and you just watching me anyway, hey, how you doing? All right, that's it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTube things. And I've been thinking recently if I should rebrand this channel, because I feel like it's becoming obviously very family oriented as I'm starting to have a family. But I'm not sure. Or if it should just still be me. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Ooh, she started to move. Can you see her? 9 months, baby. Whew. Peace.